Hello again, your friendly neighborhood host, JT Wheatley, back again for another episode of History of Comics Podcast. And we are still in the classics, as I'm still working hard crafting some more actual history episodes. But till then, here's another classic review. This time, Batman, War on Crime by Paul Dini and Alex Ross. This was continuing in the tradition of the previous book from last week, Superman, Peace on Earth. This time, released in 1999, detailing a story of Batman. While on patrol, he witnesses a young boy, his parents are murdered in front of him, and realizes that young boy pretty much went through the same thing he did, but in a different condition because Batman, Bruce Wayne, realized that he does not have the financial resources that he did as a child. It makes him actually question, would he have made the same choices if he didn't have the money to back up and become Batman? Well, very good point there. I mean, after all, you can't really afford the Batmobile if you're not a billionaire like Bruce Wayne. Wonderful writing by Paul Dini that really examines some of the root causes of crime and the economic hardships that may surround and influence it, though not completely stating it's the cause. As during the subplot of the story, it's revealed that Bruce Wayne is dealing with a financial criminal who is already rich, but decides of getting richer by insidious means, showing that while economic issues may be the reason behind some crime, it's not the full story. Once again, the real star, though, is Alex Ross's beautiful artwork, painted that is perfect for this more down-to-earth storytelling, and of course with some classic images, notably of Batman sitting on a ledge peering over Gotham, and of course him disrobing in the Batcave, and you see his body completely scarred up, which is natural considering, well, after years of Batman, that'll do that to you. Just a great classic story with another, and of course in the large magazine format that this book was published in, a great showcase for Alex Ross's art. And this is part of like a larger trend with him and Paul Dini doing a number of books with DC heroes focusing on subject matter similar to this. A great read and a true classic. So please pick it up wherever books are sold. And now it is June 20th, 2019, time for the favorite comic book of the week. Superman Year One by Frank Miller and John Romita Jr., which is another reboot story of Superman's origin, this time starting from his early childhood up to when he becomes a teenager and graduates high school. Frank Miller, while he's mostly known for more darker stuff, there's actually a much lighter episode that focuses more on just the Kents raising him, trying to teach him morality, while he also grows up, goes through his high school years, and of course falls in love with his first crush, Lana Lang. The real star of this comic book, though, is John Romita Jr. Like I mentioned many times before, he is my all-time favorite artist, and he once again doesn't let down, especially with the large format of this comic book. His art is absolutely gorgeous, showing beautiful vistas of Smallville and the Kansas landscape, and also showing off as Clark's powers start to develop more and more. Just a great introductory issue. I know some people complain it's a bit dark even for Superman, but I found it pretty lighthearted and a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what comes next. And if nothing else, you get art from some of the best artists in comic books with John Romita Jr. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to my friends over at Thunder Talk, Dan and Adam. Adam recently mentioned me in his last weekly Thunder, talking about how I'm back in the classic episodes, so I appreciate a good shout out from my friends in the podcasting world. And of course, meeting Dan and Adam over the weekend at one of our friends' birthday party, the wonderful Jessica, of the James and Jessica Moser, who hopefully will be joining the podcast and YouTube community soon. I can't wait to see what they're up to. Trust me, they're two of the most talented and fun people to know and work with. And I did some crazy stuff with them actually making movies and short films. And if we ever get around, we have to talk about that someday too. But as for Adam and Dan, of course, they've mentioned that Thunder Talk is supposed to be coming back in full pretty soon. Everything's getting together, and I can't wait to hear from them. And until then, go out and enjoy yourself a good comic book. And of course, go out and enjoy Batman, War on Crime, a true classic.